staring at the railing on the bridge above the creek, where the wood is worn and splintered and the iron's getting weak. There's a patch of faded velvet on the driver's side seat, where the sunlight and the shadow is managed to meet. I find myself reaching for the gear shift in the car, forgetting for a second just how far away you are. My fingers trace the emptiness, the static and the cold, searching for the ghost of a warmth they used to hold. The nerves are still firing, the memory's still deep, like a phantom limb that won't let me sleep. I'm a map with no destination, a sky with no birds, just a feeling that's looking for the right kind of words. In the space where our hands once met, there's a hole, a hollowed out canyon in the center of my soul. It's the pull of the magnet, the snap of the wire, the ash in the grate of a permanent fire. I'm still feeling the pressure, I'm still feeling the grip of a life that I let through my fingertips slip. It's a lone sun horizon, a sun that won't set on the empty space where our hands once met. I walk past the window of that shop on 5th and Main, the one where we huddled to hide from the rain. I saw my own reflection and I saw my open palm, looking for the anchor that could keep the water calm. I remember the calluses, the rings in the skin, the way that my lifeline and yours would begin to tangle and twist like the roots of a tree, back when I was you and you were me. Now I'm shaking hands with strangers just to feel a little heat. I'm tracing every outline on the cold and concrete street, but no one's got your rhythm and no one's got your pulse. I'm just living in the after and the nothing else. It's a physical hunger, a tactile defeat. In the space where our hands once met, there's a hole, a hollowed out canyon in the center of my receipt in an old winter coat, dated 3 years ago to the day. A breakfast for two and a scribbled out note from a life that felt light years away. I was so sure of the ground neath my feet and the way that the stars were aligned. I didn't know then that a heart could retreat and leave all its forever behind. The word is a weight that I can't seem to carry, a promise that's buried in dust. It's the ghost of a person I wanted to marry, now a monument covered in rust. 'Cause you were my always, once sworn you, the single true thing that I ever knew, the compass I followed, the breath in my chest, the only for certain in all of the rest. Now I'm checking my watch and I'm losing the light in a world that turns into a permanent night. It's a long way to fall from a sky that felt blue when my always was nothing but you. The neighbors all moved and the seasons went strange, but I kept your side of the room, waiting for something that never would change, like a flower that's forgotten to bloom. I see you in pieces and glimpses and sparks in the faces of people I pass. I'm still connecting the lines and the marks on a shattered and jagged edged glass. Always is a long time to spend on a lie. Always is a heavy weight for a feeling to die. I would have stayed till the oceans went dry, but you found an end in the blink of an eye. Yeah, you were my always, once were you, the single true thing that I ever knew, the compass I followed, the breath in my chest, the only for certain in all of the rest. Now I'm checking my watch and I'm losing the light in a world that turns into a permanent night. It's a long way to fall from a sky that felt blue when my always was nothing but you. Once, just for a second, I believed it. Once, in the heat of the sun, I could feel it. Now always is over, and I'm just not alone in the quiet, taken about you. Were my always, just for a little while. Goodbye. We never had the kind of love that burned the rafters down. We weren't the fire or the flood that terrified this town. We were the soft light in the hallway at 4:15. The quiet way your slippers sounded on the kitchen floor. I handled you like morning mist. You held me like a prayer. Just two ghosts finding comfort shouting matches in the street, no slamming of the gate. Just a slow and steady kindness that we thought was tempting fate. But even summer rain can make a river overflow, and even silent hearts can find 1,000 ways to go. I thought that if we stayed this still, the world would pass us by. But peace is just a different way to say a long goodbye. Oh, we were gentle together, weren't we, love? Soft as the feathers from a falling silver dove. We didn't leave a single scar, we didn't leave a dent. Now I'm just wondering where all that quiet healing went. There was no explosion, no glass upon the floor, just a soft and steady closing of a heavy wooden door. It's the kind of heartbreak that doesn't make a sound. When we were gentle while we buried us in the ground. I'm folding up the linens that still smell like lavender and tea, looking for the version of the man I used to be. The one who didn't need the thunder or the lightning in the sky, as long as he was mirrored in the softness of your eye. We were a watercolor painting that the rain began to touch. I guess I didn't realize that I was asking for too much to keep the world at bay with just a whisper and a touch. Now the silence that we built is starting to feel like a crutch. Maybe if we screamed a bit or let the china break, we'd have something left to hold besides this hollow, steady ache. But we were so afraid of heat, we let the fire freeze, and now I'm just a memory shaking in the breeze. Just a quiet kind of no. God, it's hard to let you stay, but it's harder letting go. We were so gentle. Good night. Good night. was a shadow moving through a crowded room. A ghost in a jacket, a flower that wouldn't bloom. I kept my secrets locked behind the heavy iron door, comfortable with nothing, 'cause I never asked for more. Then you walked in like a morning that was 20 years late, and pulled the rusted hinges off my solitary gate. You didn't ask for permission, you didn't even try. You just looked at me and whispered a hello that felt like why. I used to think that us was just a word for other men, a fairy tale I'd read about every now and then. But then you touched my shoulder and the world began to shake, and I realized there was finally something left for me to break. And that's when love finally learned my name. It didn't come with thunder, didn't come with flame. It just sat down beside me and it called out from the dark until it found the hidden place and left a permanent mark. It knew my every stumble, it knew my every scar. It found me in the wreckage of a fallen lonely star. I wasn't just a stranger, I wasn't just a frame, I was someone. When love learned my name. But love is a teacher with a cruel and jagged hand. It builds you up a palace, then it turns it into sand. It taught me how to breathe, then it taught me how to choke, by showing me a forever that was nothing but a joke. Now the name you used to whisper is a weight inside my chest, a bitter little souvenir that won't give me any rest. It's funny how the silence feels so much louder now, since I learned to be the someone that you didn't want somehow. I'd go back to the shadow, I'd go back to the ghost, to the days when I was nothing but a silent hollow host. Because knowing what I'm missing is a different kind of hell. It's a name that's being screamed inside a dry and empty well. I'm staring at the dust motes dancing in the kitchen light, trying to remember how the world felt when it was bright. I found an old Polaroid tucked inside a dusty book, and I can't stop staring at that specific kind of look. You weren't even smiling, you were just leaning on the door. But I saw 1,000 promises I'd never seen before. It wasn't just a greeting or a how you doing, dear. It was the sound of every doubt beginning to disappear. Now the mirror is just a liar, and the windows are all blurred, and always is a hollow, heavy, disappearing word. But I'm stuck inside a frame that's starting to turn gray, wishing I could find the us you threw so far away. Oh, the way you looked at me then, it was a holy kind of blue, like I was the only person that your soul ever knew. It was a shelter in the wreckage, it was home inside a stair. Before the cold came in and left the cupboards all bare, I'd give up every tomorrow, I'd trade the sun and the sea, just to feel that one look landing back on me. It's a ghost in the hallway, it's a prayer in the pen. God, I miss the way you looked at me then. Now when we pass on the street, your eyes just slide right past, like I'm a stranger in a movie that was never meant to last. There's a hardness in the edges where the softness used to be, and a wall of polished glass between your memory and me. I wanna grab your shoulders and scream, remember who I am. But I'm just a quiet witness to this slow and steady dam, building up between the people that we used to dare to be. Back when I was your horizon and you were the world to me. It was a language of the heart, it was a secret we could keep, the thing you'd give me right before we both fell fast asleep. Now I'm searching through the crowd for a flicker or a spark, but I'm just another shadow wandering around in the dark. Yeah, the way you looked at me then, it was a holy kind of blue, like I was the only person that your soul ever knew. It was a shelter in the wreckage, it was home inside a stair. Before the cold came in and left the cupboards all bare, I'd give up every tomorrow, I'd trade the sun and the sea, just to feel that one look landing back on me. It's a ghost in the hallway, it's a prayer in the pen. God, I miss the way you looked at me then. Before the ice, before the goodbye, there was a light told me I was worth it. It told me I was home. Now I'm just looking at a photograph alone.